Hello, I am Mert Gürşimşir, and today I'm going to make a demo and explain my coding details for my database project, database term project. My project is Enchanting Productions. Here I am managing the audience, also director, manager, and productions, performances, cast members, comments, tickets, etc. I'm managing the whole production company for the theaters, actually. There are roles. User can select these roles and log in the system. But first, let me explain my coding details. Here, actually, this is the main page that I have showed. There are some image views that you see the theater stage, actually. Some text labels, some password label, for example, some buttons. I have explained them. I have put them all in this code. And then here, I am connecting to database. I'm using PostgreSQL. It's running at port 5432 and connecting it with this function. And then this login user function. Actually here I am determining a SQL query to run according to the role user has selected. If user is selected the role audience, then we should look at password at the audience. If manager, we should look at the manager table. If director, we should look at the director table. And then I am running this query. If login is successful, it's directed to the audience page or manager dashboard or director page. Other than that, when user login, I am setting a role, setting a database role. There are 3 roles actually. They have some privileges. For example, manager have all the privileges. Manager has all the privileges, but others has some select privileges, update privileges for some tables actually. So when user login, the database role is set first. Here, enrollment page is opened. If user clicks the enrollment, I am going to show it. So here some labels are set actually. Then here we can enroll as a director or enroll as an audience. So this function is for enrolling as audience. Here I am looking at if there's an email already registered at the database. If so, I am simply returning. And here actually I put a transaction here for inserting person details and director. I have put these tables detail in my report. So if a new director enrolled, this table has to be inserted. Then enroll audience function is run if user is enrolled as an audience. Here I am again checking if email is already registered. Then I am inserting in person details and audience inside a transaction again. Here we can insert a production as a director. So director logs in and he or she can insert a production. We should insert a production, insert in the production details and production director actually. This is for selecting the director ID. Then insertion has finished, but this is also done in a transaction. So these all fail or these all succeed at the end. Then is title duplicate. This function ensures that there is no duplication for the titles of productions. It's prohibited. Then we set database role. When user close to his or her page, he or she can go to the main page, and we should reset the role. Open manager dashboard. Here some variables are set again. Some titles, some image, some date input. For example, time input. I am getting time. I am getting date from the manager. Manager can add actually productions to the performance for his or her venue. He or she can select the date and time that the production is going to be performed and add this production to the performance table. So here, show production logs. Manager can see the production logs when this production is added by the director and its details, actually title, genre, synopsis. I am fetching them with this SQL query. Then get productions not performed at manager venue. This function ensures that this function actually lists the productions that are not performed at the manager's venue. So manager can select this production and add this to his venue or her venue to be performed later, to be performed at the date that he or she can select. Here some select and some another select queries for the selecting productions and manager venue. If that production is played on the venue or not. Then I am adding performance for production. Here, actually I am inserting to the table inside again a transaction. Here I am using performance venue. There are triggers here. If performance venue, if there is a time conflict, actually, I'm sorry, if there is this performance is already, I said correct actually. If there is a time conflict, this performance performance should not be added to the manager's venue. So there's already a performance at that time. Error pop-up is showed up, and then we simply return by connection is rollback. So transaction is not happens. Transaction does not happen. And then inserting into production venue, inserting into performance production. This all happens if there is no time conflict. Time conflict actually looks to interval. There is no, if there is a performance at the 7 p.m., there should not be performance before the 21 p.m. 21 actually. So there are 2 hours of interval while adding the performances. Here we can open director page. Director actually add performance, add productions, and then manager, as I said, add this productions as a performance. Open add cast members screen. Here director can add cast members to the production that he or she has created. So these cast members are added to the production. Actually, director can add new cast member or select from the existing cast members. Then get existing cast member. Here, actually, I am getting the existing cast member from the database and adding this cast member to the production. New cast member. For the new cast member, we have to insert into the person details and cast member. Then these insertions are also being done in the transaction. Audience page. There are some variables set again: production box, titles, buttons, etc. Here's show membership level. Audiences has some membership levels. If they joined at least 3 performances, then their level increases. 3, 6, 9, and 12. Their levels increases until 12, and after 12 it becomes professional. Level is professional. Here actually I am getting the membership level, and here user can comment about the productions. Here I am showing productions and show production comments here about the date, rating comments, who is the commenter, what's his or her membership level. I am also hashing the passwords, so user cannot, we cannot see the passwords of the users at the database as a plain text. Here I am saving to comments, inserting in the commentary. Again, it's all in the transaction, inserting in the production comment, etc. Here I am inserting the audience comment to supply actually relations between the tables. Here user can see his or her tickets with the show my tickets function. Select from the ticket details. Email, I am controlling with the email of the user because it's unique for each user. And here I can see the production info. This function is called actually for both manager and audience. Selecting from the title, selecting from the production details, and selecting from the venue all the informations about, for example, general synopsis, address, venue name, venue facilities. All informations are get from the database with select queries. And also I am using some views here. These are all explained in the my report. Here user can book a ticket, audience can book a ticket actually, and this ticket is inserted into the ticket table. Then here inserting in audience ticket for the actually relation again. Then these are error pop-ups, and this is the success pop-up. And this is the confirmation pop-up. Here we can update performances with the production title and performance box. Here actually when production is selected, the performances are listed under each other one by one according to the selected production. And here I can get the productions, select title from production with a simple SQL query. And now let's see the interface. And here is the interface. First let's try to enroll. And user can select the role here and give a name, give an email, and give the password. Here actually password is stored as hashed in the database, so it's not in plain text for security. Let's click enroll. You have successfully enrolled as an audience. Firstly, let's log in as a director. Here I have a director formally, so I'm using directly it. Genjo 123, login successful, and we are directed to the director dashboard. Insert new production, let's say Fahrenheit 451, and genre dystopia, synopsis burning books, let's say, and start date, we should have a date for the for our production. Here we select this area, budget, and we should add cast member for the our theater, so we should select the role, and let's say Ray Bradbury, I don't remember the character's name, but let's say the writer name. Cast member added to list for production. Here the cast member is added. Also we can add another cast member by giving a name. For example, let's say Richard, and let's say Haluk Bilginer. And here email Haluk. It's example.com again, and phone, I think 543, and wage, let's say 20,000. Bio, successful Turkish actor, and his role is the guy, let's say, and add new cast member added to, and here Haluk, and at example.com and genjo at example.com. Let's insert the production cast members added successfully. Here we can now go to the manager page, and here's the formally I have this manager, and login as manager, login successful. Here the productions that is not performed in the manager's menu is listed here, so manager can select one of them. Here we just have Fahrenheit 451, and we can see production info here. Genre, synopsis, available menus, there is no available menu for now. Cast members, Genç Arkal, Haluk Bilginer, director, and start date and end date. Here actually we can see production logs. These production logs are triggered by a trigger, so they are all shown here with the log IDs, and we can add performance now. Actually, let's try this. There is another performance at the 7 October at 25:45. So let's add 25 and see if there is any conflict. There's already a performance at that time, because there are 2 hours of interval. We cannot add before 2 hours or after 2 hours. So let's add 17 and 3 tickets for demonstration, and add performance. Performance added successfully. Now we can enter login as an audience. Let's say Mert, and Mert 123 login successful. Here audience can select the production. All the productions are here. For example, Bir Dilin Hatıra Defteri, the Bostancı Gösteri Merkezi, there is a performance, and Kadıköy Halk Eğitim Merkezi, there is a performance at this date and at this time. We can see production info here. We can see my tickets. There are no tickets yet. And comments. There are no comments about Bir Dilin Hatıra Defteri for now. And we can also see our membership level. Here's there's a trigger actually. If user buy 3 tickets, and he level up. And if user booked 6 tickets, he or she level up. So here let's buy 3 tickets. But before that, let's select this Fahrenheit 451 and select performance. Here is the performance. We added 17 and book tickets. We have booked tickets. You can get your ticket from the counter. Your seat number is 3. We can get as many tickets as we want. We can book another ticket 2. We can book another ticket 1. And we can see our tickets here, 3 tickets. And if we try to book 1 more ticket, the tickets are sold out. There's an error showed up. So also we can see our tickets here. There are 3 tickets again. And we can also write a comment about the show. So let's say great show. And we can give a rating. Let's give it 4. And save comment. Your comment has been saved successfully. If we look the comments, here's our comments. We are enthusiastic because we have booked 3 tickets. And we can our membership level, production info again. That's all for my project, and thank you for listening.